we going down into the hall? Or are we doing it here, in the courtyard?
Columbina, we're here!
You go away. You weren't invited.
Can't quite believe we're meeting out here. We're gotten used to walking over to Silver Moon Hall whenever we go see you.
Well, you're still welcome to go there whenever you want to see me. It's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. Try and fit in with the Frost Moon Scions, like Llama suggested.
And how's that been going?
The older generation are still timid around me. They don't dare get too close, and they bow their heads when I walk by. But things are much better with the children. I see more curiosity in their eyes. Hopefully, by the time the next Moon Prayer Night comes around, I can enjoy the festival with them as myself, without having to pretend that I'm only dressed up as the Moon Goddess.
Well, that would be beautiful.
You'll do fine, Columbina. Paimon's sure they'll realize you're super nice once they get to know you better.
You really think so? When we first met, you thought I was a little up in the clouds.
You were. You weren't exactly here and present.
We were just starting out then, come on. So Llama told you, huh?
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
I'm glad that she finally sees us as home, not just somewhere she was forced to reside.
Oh, that's great.
Ah, you can have this back now, your card.
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time.
I'm holding you to that.
Well then, are you ready?
Sure am, let's go.
Aether.
Bye, Paimon.
What happened to our spaceship back then? Why did you leave?
Wait, are they actually going to show me, or is this where we're going to leave it for Act 9?
It's time to learn the truth at last. I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Oh, you're not coming with?
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Hmm?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? I said that my story began on the moon.
I have zero recollection of this, but sure.
But while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that my prologue was really hidden in the future. I just had yet to discover it at that point. The story of the time before I was born was in fact the story of my distant future. It's truly fascinating.
If you say so.
But when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned to our present reality, I sensed something I hadn't expected. Your prologue.
Sure. Makes total sense. Not.
So you mean...
Yes, your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the Frost Moon,
Huh?
which lay beyond the sky.
How is that even physically possible? It was clearly on Teyvat. The Hyperboreans were with it. So, how did it go from here to the moon behind the false sky? That makes no sense. But why? Who could have done this?
The great ruler of the firmament. The heavenly principles.
Ah, the first descender. But that makes no sense. What? Oh, I suppose I was thinking like time-wise. I'm like, but I'm the fourth descender. How does it make sense? It makes perfect sense because they still exist.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
To hide evidence?
I don't know.
Stop me from leaving?
Perhaps your ship contains something that is incompatible with Teyvat.
Also possible.
Or something that cannot be known.
Also possible.
Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? I know it must have been hard to work up the courage to do this.
Am I actually about to travel to the Frost Moon itself?
Maybe I should have waited
Oh,
until
okay.
you were on the moon, with no chance to back out.
That would have been kind of mean, you know.
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship, it belongs to me and Aether. Those memories belong to us. No one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the heavenly principles.
Yeah, bitch, you hear that?
Very well. Then let's go.
Bye.
You two take care, alright? And don't forget to come back soon.
Rest assured, Paimon. We will. Traveler, after you. Thinking about the story that we'll find hidden on the moon?
Yes. And hoping that it has a happy ending.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a sad ending.
Stories like that.
Your twin's definitely going to die at the end. Because your twin's going to sacrifice themselves so that you can survive. Because how else would this end?
You don't believe in happy endings?
I don't believe in endings.
Tell that to your sisters. We're actually going? Oh my god, I'm trying to eat here.
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Tevat and the Frost Moon.
So we're not on the Frost Moon yet.
The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey.
Well, I didn't prepare for a long journey. We're now side-scrolling? The hell?
After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter.
I don't really care.
From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky. Oh, and about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Tevat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition.
That's sweet. Sandrone. Elaine.
And then,
Lonia.
there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui.
Why do you keep starting, ma'am? What?
How I wish I could talk to her again. Even if only to hear her say nasty things to me.
Well, don't I
Also,
look all heroic and
I
shit?
saw your sibling's story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that he rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines.
No, he's in Gymria.
But
Most
I
of the
did
time.
notice that back when you first set out on your journey, he would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in his eyes.
Guilty.
Aether.
Let us
Elaborate.
speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place.
But we're here to look at the past.
Let the moonlight
Isn't the whole
carry
point
us
about the spaceship?
We are very close now.
The spaceship is my past. Ick. Don't stop so suddenly like that. Are we there yet? We're going up on a ship? Ma'am, keep going.
After this, I'd like to bring some Kuhenki to the moon as well.
Aww,
If they're willing, of course.
that's so
What
cute.
about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time.
I think I'm supposed to stand there. That's a seat, dear. There we go. Okay, I'm here. Can we go now? Sit. Gonna be honest, this
I
entire
believe it was
transition scene's been a
called-
waste of time.
Dodoko's whirligig.
Yes, that was it.
Pretty and all, but it serves no
You
purpose.
asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together.
That's pretty. Oh, I like that. So is that what the moon looks like now? I was meant to change time and look at the sky, but I forgot. I'm meant to be doing something? No, it was just time? It's the song? What are we waiting for? How do you breathe this air? Ooh, that's pretty over there. God, the slow dramatic walks. Ladies, have a sense of haste, please.
We're here. Over there.
So why is it like literally the only thing here? It's the only thing that exists. Why? You just leave me here? I like how there's lights, but what nations are those? Don't really know. It's lush, so it can't be Sumeru. Unless that's... No, because that looks like the desert. Which means that could be Sumeru City, but then what the hell would that be? Doesn't matter. I don't care overly much. This place is pretty barren and shitty. Oh my god. Okay, gravity's a thing here. Ooh, look at it go. Oh, I just reflexively jumped. Oh man.
Our spaceship.
Apparently perfectly intact. Look at that thing. It hasn't aged a day.
It's huge.
Hasn't
I
depreciated.
suppose that the moon is the only place one could hide it. It'll be alright.
Huh?
The way you feel in this moment, I went through it too, on Moon Prayer Night. The door was right in front of me, but I struggled to find the courage to step through. Solitude for me once meant living a life in which even I was absent. Before I met you, that was the only life I knew. But that night, solitude meant throwing away the life I had gained after meeting all of you.
Columbina.
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost.
Typo.
Trust me, you will lose nothing by doing so.
Actually, it's not a typo so much as she didn't say it the way it was meant to say. She said was before once, but it's showing after.
Look, Tavad is right there. All of our friends are down there, waiting for us.
You're right. Thanks, Columbina.
I mean, I have the key to get in, don't I? So I should be able to open it. Where is this even going? What is the end we're hoping to achieve with this stupid-ass spaceship? I have no idea. Well, that was quick. So glad we didn't get to see inside it. What have you learned?
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
To look at Teyvat?
Well, since my return, I've decided to take more opportunities to see the world with my own eyes. Besides, I've always wondered how Teyvat looks from the moon.
And what do you think?
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole day here just gazing at it. What about you? What do you think of the truth you found?
I have no idea what it was. Is there a reason that you're standing in light and I'm standing in shadow?
I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time, but I think yours is saying it was neither good nor bad.
What could you even learn from the spaceship? What is that? I don't understand.
Keep this up, and it won't be long before you give Nefer a run for her money.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm much more used to sensing what's going on around me with Kuvaki. I think I'll save my eyes for seeing special moments I really want to remember.
I read the spaceship's flight logs. I always assumed that this was my first time in Teyvat. I thought that Aether and I must have been hibernating in space for centuries on end.
Why? Whatever brought you to that conclusion?
But the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of Teyvat once before. A long, long time ago.
Flew over? So you didn't land?
If you didn't land, what's the point?
No. The ship barely came to a stop before flying on again. After that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. Some of the data is corrupted, but I suspect that it kept flying for thousands of years. It was only after that that the ship made a forced landing in Nodcry.
What the hell does that mean? What timeline would that even correlate with?
When Aether found me, he came from outside the ship. Could this mean that he left the ship long before I did? Maybe even during our first pass over Teyvat?
But that makes no sense, right? Didn't he only get discovered by the Vintner King, like, before the end of Khaenri'ah? So he was we only know that he interacted with people on Teyvat for just over 500 years. How could he possibly have been here thousands of years ago? What? I just can't fathom that. What would he be doing for thousands of years? That makes no sense. No, actually. I'm trying to understand what the game's trying to tell me, and I just don't get it. What is it trying to say?
Yes. I can feel that the truth is coming together. One small piece at a time.
Yeah, see, I disagree. I feel like my concept of the truth is fracturing every time we find out a new piece of knowledge. Because it's just like, what? A fucking spaceship? Sure, okay. Oh, and now Aether's probably been here for thousands of years. Okay, yeah, that totally makes sense. Not?
I remember Aether telling me that when he first arrived in Khaenri'ah, he could not recall the past.
So you're saying that he was here for thousands of years, but he just doesn't remember it? What do we know about the second and third Descenders? And how long ago was the first? So many questions.
So this might be something that even he doesn't know.
Next thing you know, you tell me that he's the first Descender, but that makes no sense because who attacked us? In the prologue?
Here, I made some space for you. Your mind must be racing. And this seems like the perfect place to relax and clear your head.
It's not racing, I'm just very confused.
Oh, wait, there's one more thing.
It better be good.
What is it?
Wait here a moment.
Ah, she's just got some item to give her, I suppose.
Hey, Columbina.
Oh, is this how they get their new outfit?
Is that a new outfit?
What do you mean, is it a new outfit? What do you think it is?
An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time.
I hate that you two swapped colors.
It's a matching pair with Aether's. He's always liked this set more.
I don't think there's a huge difference.
Thank you. Columbina, thank you for saying exactly what I've been saying all along.
Really?
Yes, it's still the same you. You're the same person, no matter what clothes you wear.
Only Columbina would make an observation like that.
Traveler, Do you consider Teyvat your home?
Probably?
Home is wherever Aether is. But then, after all the time I've spent here and everything I've been through...
You care about your newfound family more than your blood. Either sucks. Ignore him.
Yes, I'd say it's my home.
Would you change your answer if Teyvat changed appearance? I mean, if the truth about Teyvat turned out to be different than what you thought.
Does the truth matter so long as it still exists the way I know it? That's all that really matters. The people I know
don't
is still in it.
know.
On it?
But I don't think so. The truth is not what matters most to me about Teyvat.
It's people.
When I was first
The
born,
connections.
I longed for a home. And when you get something before you're mature enough to understand the world, you just take it at face value. I thought that a home was a transaction. You give me what I want, and I'll do the same for you. But you and your friends taught me what a true home should look like. You never asked for anything, yet you gave so generously to me.
That's because your friendship matters to us. It was worth it.
In the past, I thought that my birth in Nodcry must have been a mistake. But after journeying to the distant past where the story began, I realized that it was I who chose Nodcry to be my future home. Now, I am glad that I made that choice.
I'm sure your friends are just as glad.
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
To go back to not cry.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to Arlecchino.
Wait, you're not giving me the Frost Moon, are you? No.
And now, I
My
shall
Kavaki.
return my Kuvaki to Nodcry again, that it may continue to protect my chosen home.
Wait, but what about your body?
Hmm? Oh, are you worried that I'll disappear again? I won't. Not this time. The Frost Moon has now entered the fall sky, and I am the Trilune Goddess. I am only returning to Nodcry the part of me that it needs. I am giving what I can, because my home is worth it.
Is this their excuse to make her her power to be on the same level as everybody else's so she can be a non-OP companion in the groups, in the parties?
Oh, and I have something for you, too.
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
Oh, you are giving me something. Huh? New talents unlocked. Oh, that's right. If you have them in the party, that does new shit. I don't care. We don't use the Traveler. Thanks, though.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you. I trust this will help in your future adventures.
My power. It feels like it's grown. I can use the elements more freely now. Thank you. This will be a great help.
You're welcome. I see you as family, and after everything you've done for me, In fact, no. It's not because I owe you. It's because you're worth it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Here. This flower is for you.
Why does everybody give me flowers? Just give it to me already.
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. Don't worry. You will never see these flowers lose their color again.
Good.
I'm finally discovering the joy of giving. How I wish I'd learned this sooner.
Hey, better late than never. What are you thinking about now?
Why don't you take a guess? You get... one shot.
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's a happy thought.
That's kind of a sneaky answer. I can't say you got it wrong, down into that. The moon
It's a vague
seems so
answer.
far away. I felt it might always lie beyond my reach. But on the moon, everything feels so close by. The haze that once enshrouded the skies has finally been dispersed. I feel like a traveler on a winter's night, starting a new chapter in my tale by the warmth of a bonfire. I don't have a lot of luggage, but I do have a lot of hope for the future.
Well, what's next?
Next, to start with, I want to stay here just a little longer. After that, let's return home and continue our journey.
Act 8 complete. Ma'am, you've got to put me back onto VAT. Alright? Put me back onto VAT.
These clothes bring back so many memories.
As heaven and earth are made anew. Oh, I love how it's me. It's my character name. It's not Lumine or Traveler. It's actually Lunara. That's nice. Oh, and we get to keep the blossom. Ah, shit, we're still here. God damn it.
The journey goes on. For you and for me. Like I said, this is not the end.
Oh my god.
I don't believe there has to be an ending.
I'm still starving. Could you tell me a little bit about Snezhnaya?
Oh,
We must be going
is
there
that
next.
your next destination?
Well, it must be if I'm asking you about it.
Most people would probably tell you to pack some warm clothes. But I experience things differently than most people, so I can't know how cold it is. In fact, it is home to quite a wondrous heat source. I think they call it Kreshnik's torch. Every city in Snezhnaya is built around one of those.
Is it a lava source?
I sensed the energy it gave off as I was passing by on a railway train. It felt grand and distant.
They have trains, apparently.
I also
News to me.
recommend the Korolievsky troupe in Snezhnograd. They give performances quite regularly, and entry was free for harbingers. I liked them a lot.
What do you know about the Tsaritsa?
Ice cold and sharp. Crystal clear in some ways, yet profoundly unfathomable in others. Like the thick layer of ice on top of a frozen lake. That's just the impression that Tsaritsa gives me. I was never able to glimpse what truly lies beneath that icy exterior. In fact, I don't think the people of Snezhnaya even know what kind of power their god wields. Maybe that's because the Tsaritsa herself has never acknowledged, nor accepted that power.
Wait, she doesn't even use the Gnosis? At all? Guess she probably uses a delusion. Tell me more about Fatui.
There's Regrator, the Rooster, and the Jester. Between them, they control a lot of what happens in Snezhnaya. But I can never wrap my head around how exactly power is split between them. I just know they are each responsible for many specific domains. I noticed that the Rooster and Regrator often appear to get along on the surface, while working against each other in secret. And theirs is not a friendly rivalry. But I wasn't particularly interested, so I tended to keep my distance. Now that I think about it, the term Mistelton often seemed to come up in connection with Project Stuja.
I have no idea what that means. What about your future plans?
Once things settle down in Notcry, I'd like to explore the world beyond Snezhnaya. You've told me so many stories about the other places you've been to,
Have I?
and all the friends you've made
News to me.
there. I'm curious to visit those nations and see them for myself.
Well, guess what? It's almost the Lunar New Year, so come on over to Landon, right?
It would also help me learn more about the journey that has made you into the person you are today. Okay. As you continue on your journey, don't forget to gaze up at the moon once in a
Yeah,
while.
I'll have to check the moon once I get back to
It
Teyvat.
is, after all, no longer an illusion. It shall cast down its true moonlight, connecting us in truth.
That's lovely. Can you still take me back? Return to Teyvat. V to navigate. Excuse me. Ah! That is not the direction I went in, but okay. Sure, why not? Nyum. Ah, fuck, I keep forgetting about the gravity. Yes, take me back. Take me back to the sweet times. We did black screen? Huh?
To Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
I am coming home.
This
Finally
preamble is such
doing
a
my
pain to
job.
write. It's probably high time we got rid of this acting business.
Do you not want a job?
I trust that Dern has updated you all on recent events. Hope we didn't worry you too much. The good news is, we managed to come together and put a stop to the Doctor's evil schemes. With that, I think it's safe to say that Notcry is finally out of the woods. As for the Fatui, not counting the damselette, aka the Moon Goddess, who has left their organization, we found ourselves allied in this instance with both the Knave and Marionette. May she rest in peace. As ever, we find ourselves better off for making friends rather than enemies. But until we can ascertain the Tsaritsa's true intentions, the future remains uncertain. In a short while, wait. How am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in the letter that I'm heading home? Well, that would be a huge waste. Okay, got it. I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home in waves. I'm sure they'll be able to answer any questions you still have. I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. But if they do, I'm sure it'll be because they're just too exhausted from the long journey. I think of Mondstadt daily. Please give everyone my best regards.
I think it's a very interesting letter writer.
P.S. The honorary knight went above and beyond this time. Are there any other honors we can give her? I'll leave it with you.
What, the title wasn't enough?
P.P.S. Please be extra nice to Klee for the foreseeable future. I cashed in on the last favor that the Hexen Circle owed us, so we need to earn some more goodwill. If there's any serious problems, feel free to stick me in solitary confinement when I get back. I'll do the time for her.
So being nice to Klee is how you get the favors from the Hexen Circle. That's hilarious. What amuses me about this is that I don't think a lot of Generation Z will have written letters. They might not even know what a PPS is.
Whew. And that, as they say, is all she wrote. End of an era. And with the moon shining down brighter than ever, I think everyone is going to sleep well tonight.
So is that what the moon looks like? That looks exactly like what it looked like, I swear. Does that really look any different? To anybody? Oh god. Oh shit. That's no good. Let's not do that. Where is it? Where is it? Gotta be honest, never really spent much time looking at the moon previously, so I don't know what the difference is. I genuinely don't. Did anyone else stare up at the moon previously? I did not at all. Anywho, traveler me up here. Oops, I went too far. My traveler's a lot closer than that. There. Wardrobe! I have something to look at here. Just curious about her bodice. I guess she always looked thicker than she was because of these weird petal bits. I never really understood. I don't know. I swear that her chest is bigger, right? Tell me I'm not imagining things. It's very narrow there. That shit's completely different shape. It's not even the same model. Yeah, no, they've definitely bumped up her chest. That shit's massive now. Look at it. I swear they have. Anyway, I already gave my critique of this back in the update, special program update. I'm not repeating my phrases. I was just curious because I thought the chest looked bigger, and I was correct. The chest is indeed bigger. Anyway, I've kind of really summed up a lot of my thoughts of the Icon Quest as we went along, as I wanted to do, because that's easier, and that's what I'm here for, to give commentary. I think one of the biggest problems I have... I'm like 2 seconds away from it, but please, teleport me. Is the formula.
Add Astro.
I don't really understand the whole... Oh, I get to look at this new outfit. Cool, that's gonna amuse me for a short while. I don't understand the world-ending formula, because to me, my interpretation of the world-ending formula is that it's a formula to predict the end of the world. How it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. It's all about predicting the end of the world.
Where do we come from?
So I don't quite understand how Sandrones used the information in that to get 90% of getting Columbina back by bringing the Frost Moon close. Like, I don't understand it. And it's really hard to be supportive of this way that they've resolved things when I just can't comprehend it. It makes no sense to me. My idea was way more intellectual and intelligent because I actually got it from the books. I don't think Cinderella got anything from those books. She would have thought of that shit by herself. I think what I read into the book about the 7 ascensions going up and about adversaries and reversing shit and stuff like that, that made sense to me. Because Dottore had become a god in all intents and purposes. So if you reverse the process by using the elements, that would have made so much sense, right? Because he's using fake light. So if you use the elements to fracture it like a prism, that makes so much sense to me. And instead we did this thing I don't really understand about the world-ending formula. What? I just don't understand. I don't get it. I'm gonna have to go Reddit that, see what people have posted, see if anyone else can make sense of this, because I'm not waiting like the 2 weeks for you guys to see this episode. I'm gonna get some answers to just make sense, because my idea was way cooler. It was way more dramatic. I like my way better. But anyway, that fight against Dottore was fine. I didn't mind it. I don't wish that I'd not healed, because whenever I technically died, it just like fully healed me, which was kind of weird. I guess that was Nicole's influence, is what we're trying to insinuate. Nicole was keeping us alive. But at the same time, I don't wish to have died, because then I would have done it again repeatedly. I guess what I would have preferred to have had was a method of healing. Once you took Lunara out of the party, we had no healing left. And when they had the individuals separated from Lunara, there was no healing. So I would have preferred if they hadn't revived me, but had given me a constant way of healing. That would have been a more engaging battle, rather than panicking about dying only to not die and then go, oh, should I be engaging in evasive maneuvers if I'm just going to be brought back from the dead anyway? I mean, I kind of did, kind of didn't. I started just like face tanking everything, as I wanted to do anyway. Because it's like, well, if I'm going to die anyway, what's the point in dodging shit, you know? If I'm just going to get brought back and revived, it's not game over. So I would have preferred a slightly different mechanic from my side of things, but I like the Dottore's shit. I don't think they made enough of the opposite direction thing. I don't know that I really needed to engage with that overly much, so I think they could have done more of that as well. But I like that he had so many different varieties of things. You know, the don't look at him and the don't move. Though I'm kind of sad that the don't move thing only happened once. And it was quite a long battle, so it had plenty of opportunity to happen again. But that was cool. I liked it. I think the battle was cool. It's probably my favourite. My favourite or one of my favourite for Tui battles. I'm trying to think of all like Signoras. All I can think of is the battle at Inazuma, which was fine, having the 2 elements. It was just brutal. Oh god. It was brutal. So, yeah, all in all, I really liked the 2 Archon quests. They were fantastic. They were tense the entire way through until the ending. So, yeah, I think this is some of their better Archon quest storytelling that they've had so far. Kudos to them. They're finally getting really good at their storytelling. I just think the ending was super boring. The post-fight ending, this whole thing about going through town. I mean, I'd need a resolution to what happened, but that was just super boring. And then having all that bullshit with Colombina, going through the space, traveling to the moon, absolute waste of my time, no matter how pretty it was. And then having all that time on the moon, but she was waxing on about God knows what. She said nothing of note. Honestly, Colombina said absolutely nothing of note in that entire sequence. It was a waste of time. I don't care about the spaceship. I guess it's important that we learnt that Aether, / the other twin, it has been on Teyvat possibly for thousands of years. That's a bit mind-blowing.
All things come to an end.
But the information doesn't take us anywhere at present, so I'm not sure that information is pertinent when we can't do anything with it at the moment. So I could have done without that entire sequence. I could have done without the spaceship period. I didn't need to go to the moon at all. I really didn't need that. So I am disappointed with the post-quest shenanigans, but the quests themselves, other than the confusion about the formula shit, was really good. So I'm really happy. I'm still a little confused about Farka. When they were pulling the moon down, like, I can get Alakino's contribution because she's connected to the moons. Why was Farka able to contribute? I mean, I guess it had something to do with Nicole, but I'm also confused on that part, so I guess I'm going to Google that while I'm at it. Confused about that one. But anyway, all in all, it was an enjoyable experience. So I look forward to Google, holy sweet baby Jesus, clarifying some matters for me. And is that it? Yep. I suppose we haven't explored anything, have we? I can't possibly get new land when I haven't explored. But yeah, no, it was good. Are you giving me an avatar for my changed traveler? God, this is so slow. Yeah, you sure are. Yeah, it looks so different. Not. But you know,
This is
anyway,
like the world's shadow.
it was enjoyable. I enjoyed what we
always there,
did.
and it will-
Should I waste my Primogems wishing on Columbina? I mean, is it... I don't really even have that many, let's be real. 5. I don't even... Oh, I did get some of that, but whatever. I don't even need Columbina. As I said, I'm not going to use her. I'm not going to level her. I don't particularly want her. Like, what is she going to do for my team? But whatever. We're here. It's the thing you do, right? You wish on the current characters if you have the wishes. I don't do that all the time. Okay, it was not meant to be. To be fair, we have a whole, like, land to explore. We could get some extra wishes. But anyway, that is that.